The road not taken by Robert Frost. Robert Frost, he himself was very adventurous. That's why he is discussing about a road that is not taken by him in this poem. Or he is discussing about the road that he took. Let's see. According to our stanza, I am going to summarize the poem in a very simple manner. Let's see. The road not taken by Robert Frost. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry, I could not travel both and be one traveler. Long I stood and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. So in the first stanza we can see the poet was walking through a yellow wood. Why yellow wood? Because it was autumn time. The season of autumn is all about maturity and the trees got their leaves yellow. So while walking he comes to a point where two roads were diverging. Now the poet had to take one road. He was very confused. He stood there and thought long, and he looked at the first road as far as he could, and he was still confused. He could not make it out. Then took the other just as clear, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear, though as for that the passing there had warned them really about the same. Well, the second stanza very interesting. After the confusion in the first stanza, in the second stanza, most probably he fights with his confusion and decides to choose one road. Yes, he chooses the second path because the second path was attracting him. He saw that the second path is full of grass. It was very much green, and he thought that that path was not trodden by many people. Being an adventurous person, he wanted to choose the path which is less trodden because he did not want the life that most of the people have. That's why, in search of adventure, in search of something different, he chooses the second path. But there is a twist. After walking through that path for some time, he realizes that the usage of that path was as much as the first path was used by people. So same number of people used both the paths. But now what to do? He chose the second path. Now he cannot come back from there. He kept the first path for another day. He had a desire to take it, but now he took the second path. Now let's see what happens in the third stanza. And both that morning equally lay in leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day. Yet, knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. So in the third stanza, the poet says about the looks of the roads in the early morning. In the early morning, because of the fallen leaves, both the roads look quite similar. But as the day progresses, the first road is used by most of the people. It means it's a common choice, but the second road is used by less people. That's why he chooses the second path and keeps the first path for another day. But the poet, our poet, is great. He is a sort of practical also. When he was walking on that road, on the second road, he was thinking that I know that this path will be leading to another path, to another path, to another path, to another path. It means it's just like the web of our life or the web of spider. Maybe it won't be possible for me to come back and have the taste of the first road. But still, he was optimistic. He thought that someday he would be coming back. But I don't think that will be possible someday. But he chooses the second path and walks on it, whatever the reason or whatever the result is. I shall be telling this with a sigh. Somewhere ages and ages hence, two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Oh, finally, the fourth stanza, the last stanza. In the last stanza also, the poet is a bit confused regarding his reaction, regarding his choice. Now he gives a sigh and he thinks that after ages, he will be thinking or he will be saying that maybe my choice was wrong or maybe my choice was right. I don't know. Maybe with a sigh, I will be saying that why did I choose the second part? Why didn't I choose the first part? Or maybe with a sigh, he would be saying that thank God I chose the second path. So there's a confusion there, but after some ages, after some years, the poet will be saying that as I chose the second path, as I chose the adventurous path, maybe for that reason my life is different from others right now. Whatever difference I have in my life, just because of my choice. And it happens in life. Because of our choices, our life differs from each other. So our poet says many things in these 4 stanzas. In the next video, I'll be telling you the exact what he tries to say, exact what is the message that he tries to give in this poem. So wait for the next video, and I hope this stanza wise simple summary will be helping you. And if it helps, I need nothing else. You subscribe or not, it doesn't matter. If you get help from these videos, I'm happy. Thank you so much. Bye bye.